Lots to share with you in the business report today, emerging from the third annual general meeting of Sygnus Real Estate Finance SRF, where we were afforded oversight of the performance of the entity, established in 2019, having now completed its first investment life cycle in net profit. Berisford Grey, President and CEO of Sygnus Capital, admitted that there were challenges along the way, as Sygnus's philosophy of creative investment solutions was tested.
2024 was a remarkable year for SRF. There were quite a number of milestones that were hit. The first and foremost was the end of the first development cycle. And the significance of that is that it allowed the business to prove its thesis, prove its strategy, i.e., can SRF function as what you call a ground-up investment, real estate investment company? For me personally, one of the most important realization for SRF over the last 4 years is the ability to exit.
Nonetheless, EVP of Sygnus Capital Jason Morris announced that Sygnus had exceeded initial expectations.
Shareholders are the number you really need to identify is shareholders gave Sygnus Real Estate Finance about 4.7 billion Jamaican dollars in equity, in investments, right? So over the first 5 years of SRF's existence, the return on average equity, which is one metric that you use to measure performance of capital that has been invested, was 19.15%. In other words, SRF generated an average return on shareholders' equity of 19.15% over the first investment life cycle. In very simple terms, over a 5-year period, you could say we have almost 2 times or 2x the investment capital that investors have given us.
The Chief Investment Officer also explained exactly how the capital has been deployed.
What have we been doing with the money? So we have deployed 15.49 billion Jamaican dollars into real estate assets, into the hard economy, into the real economy, into creating jobs, into putting up structures on the horizon that you can go and feel, touch, taste if you so desire, etc. It's real, right? It can't disappear. You can go and touch it and see it and feel it. And thus far, over the first investment life cycle, we have actually gotten back $6.47 billion. In other words, this is not a figment of our imagination. We are not deploying capital and can't get back the money, right? But remember that this is real estate. It's an illiquid asset class. So you invest your money day one. It takes quite a while for the value to be unlocked, and then you collect the money at the back end.
However, as the Sygnus team describes its vision of the second investment cycle, there are additional opportunities that are being pondered.
We are doing a lot of things, but if you want to simplify it, it's 3 things that we're doing. 1, we're executing on Lake Spend, which is 55 acres. It's an industrial property, it's huge, it's massive, massive opportunity. I don't need to say any more than that. When we have additional information, we'll share it. That's 1. 2, Mammy Bay, 14 acres, beachfront. We continue to execute on that. And third, we have a series of third-party real estate investment notes and third-party real estate projects that we are executing and are at various stages of execution. We have already committed 2.5 billion specifically to real estate investment notes to get that income that we were talking about from the capital that we had raised and that the chairman spoke about earlier in his remarks, as well as we have 3 billion of transactions that are at various stages of evaluation.
Right now, we have a strong conviction about industrial properties, and that's why Jason talked about the new project that we are doing, the 55 acres, which we are monetizing. We also have a strong conviction about resort properties, villas and condos and those type of things, and various form, because there's a huge demand, unquenched demand for resource assets across the Caribbean. And I think all of us in this room know that Jamaica trades at a relative discount to places like Bahamas, Cayman, Barbados. However, we have enviable airlift and infrastructure to support the demand and investment in resort asset.
And beyond that horizon,
We are now seeking to expand our footprint in other Caribbean countries. It was important for us to start with Jamaica, learn Jamaica, master Jamaica. Now we are moving out to other Caribbean territories. So we are evaluating multiple opportunities across about 4 or 5 different Caribbean countries.
and that was your business report. I'm Joel Crosskill.